Hello class. What I wanted to do in this video is just take what we've been going over in this class, learning Illustrator tricks to do sort of a rendering like this for architecture, and just show the various different ways you can do it, because I don't want you to watch these videos and follow them exactly and do exactly the same effect, exactly the same color, so on and so forth, because there's lots of ways of doing it. And when I put together the drawing that we sort of see in front of us, this is the one I use for demonstration purposes, and that's because I wanted to demonstrate various tools in Illustrator and various ways of accomplishing things. But as I mentioned in some of the videos, I think it's sort of a bit sort of Frankenstein-ish in a way, because it was more for learning purposes. But what I want to show here in this video is I did several alternatives, none of which took me that long because there was no new drawing, but I did alternatives. I used the same tricks that you see in all the videos. I just used different colors, I applied the effects differently, used different settings in the appearance box, changed things around, but I just sort of played with it to get sort of different looks and different styles of this drawing. So it's just sort of inspirational in a way, because there's lots of other ways you could do it, and quite honestly on some of them I probably could have spent more time to make them better. I certainly did not cover every single look that you can possibly do either. That would be impossible, but I just wanted to sort of say, hey, really open your mind to what is possible. Now the only thing I'll mention is, although everything I probably did do will be in this video, is these trees. I'm probably going to move that to the end of the YouTube channel if you're following on YouTube, just because that took a lot of steps to do, and so I don't want this to get lost, the inspiration, but the trees are there, will be at the end if you don't quite have trees and want to experiment, and you'll see different trees going through. So anyway, that's too much. So here's a style. Again, it's the exact same things. I've just applied different styles and different tricks and different colors to it. Looks completely different, but I think this looks really nice. It sort of has a watercolor effect to it. And get a look at that. I really like this one, because it's sort of unique in the color choices that it uses, but it really creates a nice atmosphere. Again, it's the same exact file, just different things are applied to it. Alright, so more inspiration there. I did this one. I showed how to do sort of a marker effect, but I figured I'd apply that sort of to everything in the file, from sort of a loose or really loose on the trees to semi-loose for the sky and ground to much more controlled use of sort of markers to sort of imply a wood floor or something like this. This came out pretty nice too. Maybe tweak the colors a little bit, but it's coming along pretty nicely. I tried to fool around with a sort of a darker palette and came up with this. I tried playing with the trees a little bit there on this guy, and it's okay. It definitely has a unified feel to it. Not my favorite out of the set though, but that's alright. And this one I wanted to go for a bit more sketchy feel, so I used a lot of scribble and dark. I was just playing, I didn't have to add all the dark behind it. I was just, if you guys know, I was sort of channeling Macintosh maybe. Probably not entirely successful for the plans, but really just giving it an ink and sketchy feel with it, which I think the elevation is working pretty nicely on this one. But again, go black and white too. I mean, black and white is a valid color palette, if you will. I did put a touch of green in there as well, so there's lots of things that you can do. So hopefully this gives you some inspirational ideas to take all these tools and really create your own style. The style should reflect the architecture, it should reflect your point of view as well. So good luck and have fun with this.